I just need a little faith in the Most High. He order all the steps I take. Time to get weary, but I gotta keep the pace. The clock is ticking, day of the Lord ain't gon' wait. But yeah, I will walk the water for your grace. Grace. But yeah, I will walk the water for you. Daily reflection got me vexed about my ways. Did not reproach myself, this flesh I can't escape. Put myself in check, Nike tracksuit in this case. A two-edged sword, you know that word, katana blades. Blades cut me asunder so my carnal mind don't blunder. Thank the Most High for SOT, I'm out that slumber. I pray I'm of the multitude that you can't number. Times he had blessed me like in forest counting trees. Yeah, how a light is judgment, bring it to your knees. And it's a thin line between just enough and greed. Yeah, greed. I'm hungry for some righteous knowledge, I'm intrigued. Instruct on how to make it better for our seed. Loving your people, it's just more than a good deed. Seasons we got crabby with each other, disobeyed. So he put a nation over us, men that were base. They pervert the truth, they full of hate, they reprobates. Truth he made us all, but us and you can't conflate. Both found in the ditch when the fool tries to lead the blind. To be upright man, perfect the laws and be divine. Take me through that fire, a new mind to be refined. Even if at night the light hit gold, we still gon' shine. We still gon', yeah. You got that title that don't make you a good leader. You think your followers be gassing you, that's ether. He's pimping past the McIntyre congregation's Reba. Yeah, I see it. The wicked prosper, don't get caught up with the allure. A constant thought is when our nation gon' get restored. Search for the answers, keep the laws at the end, endure. Yeah, endure. All the advices in the book that the fool won't visit. In wisdom show herself, the few and the most won't get it. A wise man said, is this for sure or are you committed? Yeah, I'm in this. I'm putting bricks in for myself, you make your decision. The map is laid, I took the step, you trust your improvisions. A mustard seed of faith, now watch it grow up through the ceiling. And the Most High, he order all the steps I take. Time to get weary, but I gotta keep the pace. The clock is ticking, day of the Lord ain't gon' wait. But yeah, I will walk the water for your grace. Grace. But yeah, I will walk the water for your grace.
Cut this out, build a beat up.
truth, you know? Hey, yo, you recording?
You recording?
All praises.
It's time to rise up. No more being lazy. Cause when you know the truth, that's when they call you crazy. See, round here, it ain't all gravy. Some people rhyme with scraps, and it's all safety. They say what goes around comes around. I guess that's why some of my enemies don't come around. I speak the truth in every bar, and it's a light in every star. Let's wake up and realize who we are. Why? Because there's blood behind every scar. Look, the Jews were black, that's written in the book. They say you wanna hide something from a black man and put it in the book. Hey, facts. But that's just how it is. It's sad, but that's just how it is. But we get blamed for the way we live, but they never blame the ones that taught it to us. It's just a life cycle, but I'm just trying to be the best, just like Michael. It's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Where I come from, you gotta put away your fears. Only a few wanna see you up, but most people wanna see you down. That's why my smile it turned to a frown. When you a king, you deserve a crown. It's all praises to the Most High. I'ma keep His commandments till I die. I know sometimes we like to ask why, but I learned that you gotta let the Lord work. He do it. I know I'm here for a reason. Damn, they killing for no reason. Yeah, it's been a bloody season. My people constantly fighting demons. See, I appreciate everything. All the love, all the hate, I mean everything. Giving wisdom to my offspring. We laced up like shoestrings. Just putting on for the home team. They'll try to block your shine like sunscreen. They will. Yeah. Hey, don't mind me just giving wisdom to my offsprings. Hey, let's keep the holy days, and stay away from old ways. Let's keep the holy days, and stay away from old ways. Let's keep the holy days, and stay away from old ways. Let's keep the holy days, and stay away from old ways. All praises to the Most High. Yeah, it's King.
Yo. Yeah. Say what's real.
My father figure keep me guided, I'm always protected. Not a single wrong, I don't ever get corrected. Light over my shoulders, tells from a priest. Take a Psalms 23 and sit your tail to a seat. Legendary in a way, but nothing like a tall tale. False gods set them up, they all fell. Fantasies, they all sell. Nothing in my time can compare to the timeless. The light behind my rhyme and the one who I get in line with. Ain't no other lane for this fire flame minister. Descended from a higher plane, ain't no higher name from the one. When a gun jam, I figure you know now. Divine power follow me, that's just how it be. I can testify for sure, my heart not pure, but still I get to see a day that I did not work for. Bodies dropping with the climate, gas raising on black faces. Still I'm the one who made it. I just be thinking when I roll, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. The Most High, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. I feel like everywhere I go, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. The Most High. With my conscience, I acknowledge that there is a higher power. Look at me. False idols never promise victory. You survived cause you was meant to. Stop the guessing, you a prized possession. Blessing from the sky, ain't no higher lesson. I'm a messenger, you should get with this rhythm. Gospel, you ain't gotta be poor with chains no more. Flip up your master plate, don't be captivated by your master space. The earth is yours, but first the one we know gon' have to pass away. Destiny, you part of a higher design. They tell me the sight of his eyes like fire and wine. Coming at the wild proud child who made it through the birth canal. One shot, amazing how you missed the kiss of death. Life was in your step. People turned away from out this way, never coming back. Slipped and fell inside the cracks, landed on their back. But you 10 toes in the field, still in one piece. For real, from the bottom, where all kind of brothers get easily killed. Rest in peace to them. You part of a higher design. They tell me the sight of his eyes like fire and wine. When I roll, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. The Most High. Something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. I feel like everywhere I roll, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. Most High. I said something keep watching me. Yeah. Something keep watching me.
Welcome to Pillars of Rest, where you can find special material for our sisters, by our sisters. This is a Sons of Thunder exclusive platform focused on building, encouraging, uplifting, and engaging with the daughters of Zion. Here you'll find personalized and interactive content geared towards showing what it truly means to be a pillar of rest. Interviews, scripture breakdowns, tips on motherhood, marriage, and testimonials are just the beginning of the many things to learn from and enjoy in this program. Welcome to the Truth of Yah. The Truth of Yah's board game's mission is to humble the world in the truth of Yah. The Truth of Yah's board game's vision is to build up the poor man and woman in spirit. Many people are deceived by lies, deceits, frauds, pride, forward mouth, arrogance, and evil ways. The poor in spirit are attacked daily. The vision to build up the spirit is to cause people only to walk in the ways of Yahweh, just as his son Yahweh Shai and the prophets did, by not just speaking the word, but by putting every word Yahweh spoke into action.
We're the Sons of Thunder Israelites, and it's our heart's prayer and desire that you all get the Truth of Yah game.
Use our discount code SOT for additional savings.
Shalom.
All right, man, let's play, man. Let's get it going, man.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, family.
Shalom, Akim. Yahbashim Shabakatam.
Yahbashim Shabakatah.
How brothers doing?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
Same, man. I won't complain. You on mute, Adawan.
My bad, Salaki.
Echo.
My bad, y'all brothers can hear me?
Con.
How y'all brothers doing?
Good, Adawan. Good. How you doing?
Good, Adawan. Dang, my mic was unmuted this whole time?
Con, I just looked up and see your lips moving and I just noticed it. Con.
God dang. Well, Shalom Yasha Allah to the 12 tribes scattered abroad, man. It's Truth Tuesday. All right, I hope everybody is having a blessed week so far, man. How y'all brothers doing all right?
Con.
Let me get some lightning bolts in the chat if y'all can hear us well. All right. Shalom to all the brothers and sisters in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. In a few minutes, we're going to get the roll call of our I do not know what that was. Y'all can hear me still?
Con.
All right, but before we get into it, y'all see what the title is: Caleb and Edomite. It's impossible, man, and we're gonna get into why it's impossible. I'm actually gonna go through this video that I just saw for the first time today. The reason that this is being brought up, I did a video like this on this specific topic like a couple years ago on my personal YouTube, and we was talking about it after camp this weekend, and I just thought, let's do it again. Let's get to it, man. Let's put it on the channel. So no, it's a doctrine that I first heard on Clubhouse. All right, I first heard brothers mention this on Clubhouse. And I'm thinking in my head, hold on, y'all talking about the Caleb that the Lord used to bring Israel into the land? That Caleb is an Edomite? And I was like, nah, man, this got to be, a joke. This got to be satire or something. And to find out, it's a video from 10 years ago, some dude teaching this. So we're going to get into the video and kind of see what's a little different about what the video teaches and how brothers is kind of trying to, finagle it in nowadays. So, but before that, let me get one of y'all brothers to, go through the comments real quick. Shout out to Dude Working. We got a new member on the channel. One of y'all brothers get that for me.
Call out one. All right, so we're gonna shout out our members. We'll start from the top. Soldier the Rock, you on the screen right now. Shalom, Mark. What else we got? I don't want Yakarya. Shalom, shalom. Yapa Aparium. Shalom, sis. Shalom. Brother James. Shalom, Mark. Salaki Ecclesiastes. I can't pronounce your rib's name. Shalom to you, sis. Y'all's are bad on the screen as well. Shalom, shalom. What else we got? She's striving. House of Nikah with Shah. Shalom, sis. Shalom. Got the brother James. Shalom, Monique Stanford. Shalom, sis. Shalom, sis. What else we got? The brother Ariel. Shalom, Mark. Shalom. Shalom. We got Shalamah, Theophilus. Shalom, Mark. Shalom. The brother Yotham. Shalom. 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 Shalom, Mark. Yolanda Caesar. Shalom. The brother Yotham again. Soldier Kazak. Shalom, Mark. What else we got? Malak Yawasab. Shalom, Mark. Shalom. What else we got? Captain Ashiala. Shalom, Cap. What else we got in here? That might be all of our members. I don't want.
That's all the members?
Oh, Salakia. The brother Ecclesiastes. Shalom, Mark. That's it, I don't want.
All praises, man. All praises. Let me put this back up here real quick. 1 second.
Salakia. Warrior Makala as well. I don't want. Shalom. Shalom.
They should be able to still hear us, right, with this on the screen? So we just came off of the new moon 12th month this past weekend, man. This past Friday, this past Shabbat. All praise to the Most High. We had that wonderful new moon on the Shabbat, so we had a high Sabbath this past Friday, man. So all praise to the Most High for that. For the brothers and sisters, my bad, you said something up?
I don't want to say all praises.
Oh, all praises. For our brothers and sisters who congregate with us, man, this February 22nd, we will be keeping the Feast of Purim. And from what I know, I believe that the brothers from HOI Atlanta is going to be out here keeping the Feast of Purim with us. So if you want to come out, enjoy the feast, get the lesson. It's one of my favorite lessons that we go through on the feast day while we was in the Persian captivity, man. It's a great account. But if you want to come and feast with us, enjoy the food, enjoy the festivities, enjoy the brotherhood and the sisterhood, and the teaching, send us an email to SOT Feast Day gmail.com. It's right here scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Just, send us an email here to RSVP and just let us know how many people you got coming with you. And, we'll send you the information as far as the time and the location where we'll be at. For our normals, y'all know where we're going to be at and what time we're going to be there. So, but if you're a new brother and sister who plans to be in town for that feast, just, hit us up there. Again, sotfeastday@gmail.com. And then on March the 9th is the second Adar, or the 13th month, because this year on the Gregorian calendar, it would be considered a leap year, meaning that the month of February only has 29 dates in it. All right. So, the reason we use a second Adar is so that we can properly keep the feast days in their season. All right. We don't want to be keeping the Passover in, the cold when it's still the winter. We still got one more month until it's time to keep the Passover. So if we wanted to do this, we would probably be keeping it Passover in the winter at some point, maybe even in the summer if it got so long to where we didn't add a second Adar every couple of years. We'd probably be keeping the Feast of Tabernacles during the springtime, and we know that's not right according to the scriptures. These feasts got to be kept in their season. So that's why we're keeping the second Adar on March the 9th. And then the new moon first month of the year is April 8th. All right, that'll be our new year according to our Hebrew calendar. And of course, 15 days after that, on April 22nd, is the Passover. Now, for the brothers and sisters who are going to be keeping the Passover with us, man, that's on a Monday. April 22nd is on a Monday. For all the brothers and sisters who are coming from out of town, I would suggest that brothers and sisters try to get there, if possible, that Friday or even Saturday morning. I would suggest Friday so that, you can, enjoy your Sabbath out here in Atlanta, get some rest, and then come out to the camp. We're going to have a Passover camp like we do every year. The weekend before Passover, we have all our brothers come out and have a big camp with all our brothers. So, we want brothers and sisters to come out to that as well. All right. And, we may have an update on if we have something pre-Passover that Sunday, because that Sunday would be perfect right before we come into the Passover on April 22nd at even. All right, April 22nd at even. For the brothers and sisters who have already sent their RSVP for the Passover, we're about to announce this. We're going to send it out in the emails, but the colors this year for SOT are black and gold. All right. Black and gold is the theme of the Passover that we're doing this year, and Lord willing, man. All right. So for everybody that's going to be coming out and keeping the Passover with us, if you haven't already got your garment and your good gear, your earrings and all the extra stuff, man, black and gold is the theme. All right. We're going to continue to announce this from here on to the day that we decide to close the RSVP for the Passover. But just so y'all brothers and sisters know, y'all hearing it first, black and gold are the SOT colors for the Passover. All right. Again, if you want to RSVP and keep it with us, send us an email at the email down below. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, sotfeastday@gmail.com. In the subject, just put Passover 2024. And then just let us know how many people you got coming with us, and we'll, email you back with the location, time, and the monetary that we're doing for our Passover fee this year. All right. I think we good on that. I didn't miss nothing, brothers, did I?
I don't want you covered everything.
All praises. Please, if you haven't already, like and share this this class. It helps us get the truth out, man. Sometimes YouTube be hating it. Y'all know they hate when they when y'all donate to us, we only get, 60% of it. YouTube is greedy, man. They take 40%. So they're not showing our stuff out, on the algorithm. So we need y'all help, man. Like and share this, man. But with that being said, let's get into it. I'm about to let me put this up real quick. All right, Caleb being an Edomite. I have to play this first. This video that we're about to go through and critique on this doctrine. We're using it through the guise of the fair use. All right. And it's going to be for educational purposes. All right. So let me share my screen real quick. Brothers can see my screen?
Another one.
I need to zoom in a little bit.
Yes,
This should be good, right? We're not really focusing on what this says. This is just the starting point of the video. So, but it's fine on y'all side, right? Okay, Con. All right, let me back this up just a little bit. All right, that's good right there. All right, so again, like I said at the beginning, I heard this doctrine first on Clubhouse, and it was like the weirdest thing ever, right? But as y'all can see from this video, this brother had been teaching this, and brothers and sisters, whoever, this doctrine been in the world for at least 10 years now, man. So let's see what this brother talking about. Apparently, he had made a video about this or something about this before, to where somebody, I don't know who this is, commenting. He claims that it's a Hebrew Israelite. At the beginning of the video, he has some type of slurs. We're not even gonna focus on that, man, because we know that they're gonna misuse, the Lord's people when they're out here trying to teach the truth of the scriptures. I believe this guy is a Christian, and pushes the doctrine that anybody can be saved. Salvation is not only for Israel, and that's the main reason that people even this doctrine is even a doctrine, because people want to find a way to teach something opposite of what the scriptures are saying. The scriptures strictly say, the scriptures plainly say that salvation is for the Jews. There's only 12 gates for the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, Salaki, my bad. There's only 12 gates for the 12 tribes of Israel. And the other plethora of scriptures, Matthew 15:24, that Christ came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Ezekiel 37:15 on down, the two sticks that's going to be put back together and be put into a new covenant is the house of Judah and the house of Israel. And we can go on and on. But the point of people even teaching this is because they want to save everybody. And the majority of the people pushing this is so-called blacks. We can't worry about our people. We just gotta, add everybody else. We got to. All right. And this is sickening, man. So let's just go ahead and get into this. Let me know if y'all can hear this, brothers.
I have basically posted.
Y'all can hear that? Okay, cool. Let's get into it.
To the brother that Caleb of the tribe of Judah was a Edomite, and so that's what this whole thing.
I guarantee. Why Edomite? Let's see. Why Edomite? I guarantee you, he don't show us one verse, not one verse that says Caleb is the spy of Israel is an Edomite, or from the stock of Edom, or from the stock of Esau, or even on the same page as anybody in the lineage of Esau. I guarantee you, we won't have that scripture produced to us. I guarantee you.
So,
all right, go ahead, Ike.
Brother saying in the chat the audio is kind of low.
It's low?
Yeah, it sounded fine on my end, but it's a couple brothers saying the volume's kind of low.
Captain DeRock reached out to me and said it's too loud. Is the audio on me too low, or is the audio on the video too low?
Just the video.
Oh, the video. Let me see. That ain't it. Okay. Let me see. I don't know why that would be. That's weird. Let me try something. Slacky Israel, bear with me just for a sec. All right, let's try this again. What about now? Y'all can't hear that at all, can you?
Wow.
Okay, so it was better than last time. I don't know what that is.
Who is we're gonna go to Numbers chapter 13. We're gonna pick it up at the first verse.
It's low. It's still low.
And then we're gonna skip
Just the video. Your audio is fine. It just seems the video a little
that
low.
they may search the land.
Damn.
First time you played it, it was fine on my end, but it sounds low now.
Dang, I can hear it perfectly fine on my side. I don't know what this is.
Of Judah was a Edomite.
It's still low right now.
That's what this whole thing is about. So he said, "I can't."
Okay, it's all right. If Satan don't want it to work out with us showing the video, it's all good. I could teach you without. I can teach you without the video. Ashar Allah, let me get the book of. Let me see what I want first. Let me get the book of Numbers chapter 13 and verse 6. And then the rock, let me get the book of Numbers chapter 32 and verse 12. And then Yazabah, let me get the book of Genesis chapter 36. That's what I want. And we're going to start at 36 and 10, Yazabah. We're going to start with number 32. Who I tell to get that?
So, like, I got Numbers 13 and 6 out of one.
Durock, you got number 32?
32 out of one.
Yeah, Con, read that for me. So what we're about to do right now is try to show. What we're about to do right now is show why people even think that Caleb is an Edomite. All right, read that. Genesis, Numbers 32 and 12.
Con, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 32 and verse 12. Save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the
Jephunneh. Hold on, let me put it on the screen for the people so they can follow along as well. The name is Jephunneh.
Jephunneh, Con. Save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh.
Start it from the top.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 32 and verse 12. Save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite, and Joshua, the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed the Lord.
So right here, this is why people use Caleb and they say he's an Edomite for this verse and several other verses that say the similar thing. It says, save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite. So the first thing that brothers will try to do is to use our own understanding of the law against us. Brothers, how do we determine what our lineage is according to the scriptures, according to the Torah?
By
Go ahead.
You got it. You got it, King. I know you read it.
By your father, Numbers 1 and 18.
By your father. So whatever your father is, that's what you are, right? So this verse says, save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite. And what brothers do, they go and look at this word, Kenizzite. What is a Kenizzite? If Caleb is an Israelite, why didn't it say Jephunneh of Israel, or Jephunneh the Israelite, or Jephunneh son of Jacob? What is a Kenizzite? Oh, so like I clicked on Jephunneh. Kenizzite. All right, this would be H7074. Brothers would come to this word and say Kenizzite or Kenizzites mean a descendant of Kenaz, descendants of Kenaz. So then brothers look up who is Kenaz in the scriptures. All right, let's see who Kenaz is. Let's see who Kenaz is. Who Yazabah, you got Genesis 36?
Another one.
Start at verse 9 for me. And I'm gonna share my on this. Genesis 36 and verse 9.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36 and verse 9. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir.
Okay, so right now we're about to read the lineage of the man Esau. Just like Jacob and Esau are two men that came from Isaac, we're about to read about the men that came from Esau. Go ahead.
Another one. Verse 10. These are the names of Esau's sons.
Uh-huh.
Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau.
Read.
Rebel, the son of Bashemath, the wife of Esau.
Read.
And the son of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, and Getam, and Kenaz.
And who?
Kenaz.
And Kenaz. So what we see here in Genesis chapter 36, the sons of Esau, Esau's firstborn son would be named Eliphaz, right? And Eliphaz's sons were named Teman, Omar, Zephu, and Getam, and Kenaz, right? So this man right here is the grandson of the man Esau himself. So any person that comes from the man Kenaz would be considered a Kenizzite, which means they're an Edomite because they come from the descendancy of Esau. So with that case, let's go back to Numbers chapter 32 and verse 12.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 32 and verse 12. Save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite, and Joshua, the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed the Lord.
So Jephunneh is a Kenizzite. That means that this brother, this man, whoever the father is of Caleb the spy, who helped bring the children of Israel into the land of milk and honey, this man will be considered an Edomite, according to the text. Ain't that right, brothers? No, brothers, that's not right. Let's get an understanding of why this is not right. So this, let me see where I want to go next. Let's get an understanding of this. Give me Numbers 13 and 6. I believe I asked you to hold that, Asharala. Let's see what the text says.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 13, starting in verse 6. Of the tribe of Judah.
Of the tribe of what?
Of the tribe of Judah.
No, of Edom.
Of the tribe of Judah.
Of the tribe of Judah. Who are we talking about?
Caleb, the son of Jephunneh.
Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, according to Numbers chapter 13 and verse 6. Caleb is from the tribe of Judah. And this is the same Caleb. Brothers can't say this is a different Caleb. This is the same Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. So now it seems like we have a contradiction on our hands here, brother. We got in the Torah, this is where the Muslims flying. Corruption! This is where the Muslims flying. We got two verses in the same book, the book of Numbers, that say two different things, it seems like. Caleb is from the tribe of Judah, and he's also an Edomite. What do y'all brothers say?
Slovakia. There are two different Calebs.
You said what?
There are two different Calebs.
There are two different Calebs. What do we say in the chat? What do brothers and sisters say in the chat? Why does Numbers attribute Caleb to being an Edomite, but it also attributes Caleb to being a Judite? Do brothers and sisters in the chat have any answer for this? I know it's a little lag, so I'll give y'all a couple times. The brother Kaya, Soldier Kaya Bonloya says two different Kanaz. Okay. Soldier Yatham agrees with Soldier Kaya. We got any other answers? Father born outside of the land. SOT Soldier Shamwa Allah. Okay, that's a decent answer. The fathers are born outside of the land. Okay, so I'm assuming the brother is saying that Jephunneh was born in a land named Kenaz, which makes him a Kenizzite. That's a theory. Ban Yehuda also said two separate Kenaz. The brother James says I think it's two different Calebs, different Kenaz. Sharath Shamar says maybe it's a misprint. Kalea Israel says it's two different Kenaz. Kenaz is the name of the land he was in and its people. Generational impossible, the same person. Okay, I understand the impossible, not the same person, but what you mean by generational? Kenizzite was the land, Kenaz. All right, so you brothers was right in a way. Both answers are right in a way, and I'll show you why. Give me the book of Genesis chapter 15, and I believe I want verse 9. Let's go to the first place in the scriptures where we see the name or the mentioning of the Kenizzites. Is that verse 9 that I want? Hold on. So I can.
Verse 19.
15 and 19?
Another one.
Let me see what that say. The Kenites and the Kenites. Okay, can I start at verse 17? Let's just see what the context is. I'm about to share my screen so the people on the class can read along. Start at verse 17 for me, Yak.
Go another one. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 15, verse 17. And it came to pass that when the sun went down and it was dark, behold, a smoking furnace and a burning lamp that passed between those pieces.
Read.
In that same day, the Lord made a covenant with Abram, saying, unto thy seed have I given this land, from the river of Egypt unto the great river, the river Euphrates. The Kenites and the Kenizzites and the Kadmonites.
Read.
And the Hittites and the Perizzites and the Raphaim, and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Girgashites and the Jebusites.
So in this context, we can see that what's going on right here is Abram, the Lord is making a covenant with Abram and clarifying the land that he's going to give to Abram and his children to pass down, who we know to eventually lead down to the children of Israel, the promises and the covenants and the land that the Lord gave his chosen seed. All right. And as we see here in verse 19, we have, starting at verse 19, going down to 21, we can see a list of names of people. All right. And verse 19 says the Kenites, that's a group of people, and the Kenizzites, that's a group of people, and the Kadmonites, that's a group of people. But if The doctrine of Caleb is an Edomite is going to stand. All right. If it's going to stand, we have to acknowledge one thing, that this verse cannot help you, because this is during the time of Abram. Esau ain't born yet. So there is no man named Kenaz yet through the seed of Esau. So this verse can't help you. Let's see what this Kenizites is in this. Brothers can see my screen, right? Okay, Con. All right, this says a descendant of Kenaz, a Kenizite or a descendant of Kenaz, Kenizites. The Hebrew lexicon says of a Canaanite nation, Kenizites. The word means hunter. In the context of Genesis chapter 15 and 9, as we can see it say here, it is of a Canaanite nation, the Kenizites, all right, whose abode is unknown. Genesis 15 and 19 is what they're referring to. All right, so the Kenizites were a group of Canaanites, as you can see in the verse. All of these nations, these groups of people are names of Canaanites. You even have the Canaanites mentioned in here. All right, so that scratched this out of the table. Some people may try to say that Jephunneh is a Kenizzite because his people descend from the land of the Kenizzites or the land of Kenaz. So Caleb would be a Canaanite. I've heard people say that, but the most popular one is that he's an Edomite. In these next couple verses, we're going to prove for a fact, two different ways, that Caleb, other than Numbers 13 and 6, that Caleb and Jephunneh, in fact, are from the tribe of Judah. And there's no ifs, ands, Salakia. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it when we go through these scriptures, man. Let me get the book of 1 Chronicles chapter 4, one of y'all brothers, and then let me also get one of y'all brothers hold Judges 3, and I want verse 19. Okay? Judges 3, and I want verse 19. Hold that for me, though. I'm going to get to... I'm going to get to the same verse, and I'm going to share it on my screen for the people to be able to see. All right, let me stop sharing this. What did I just call first?
First Chronicles
4.
First Chronicles 4, kind. First Chronicles 4 and 1. All right, let me show y'all something. And if y'all brothers want to add in something, y'all can. If I'm, got up space. All right, y'all should be able to see my screen. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's start at First Chronicles chapter 4 at the top. Let's start with that. Which one of y'all got it?
I got it. It's the book of First Chronicles chapter 4 and verse 1. The sons of Judah, Pharez, Hezron, and Carmel, and Hur, and Shabal.
So let's stop. What are we reading about right now,
The sons of Judah.
The sons of Judah. So is it safe to say that after verse 1, the rest of what we're about to read are men and maybe even women that come from the man Judah, the progenitor of the Judites? Is it safe to say that? Not the grafted in or spiritual Judites. This is biological genealogy, correct? Okay, Khan, let's keep reading.
Khan, verse 2. And Rhea, the son of Shabal, begot Jahath. And Jahath begot Omai and Lahad. These are the families of the Zorahitites. Did I say that right?
The Zoratites. So some people may come here and say, see, it's all type of people in the Judite lineage. But some people don't know what this is. A Zorite is somebody who abides or dwells in the land of Zorah. If you don't know what Zorah is in the smack dab middle of where the tribes live. It's on the border of what would be considered Judah's territory and Dan's territory. All right, it would literally be on the coast. I just had a scripture that mentions Zorah. Let me pull it up. Y'all can still see my screen?
Go another one.
All right, 1 second. Here we go. So Zorah, when we read Joshua 19 and 40, the territory of Dan, and the seventh lot came out of the tribe of the children of Dan according to their families, and the coast of their inheritance was Zorah and Eshtaol and Shemesh. These are lands that border or coast the territory or inheritance of Dan. So before anybody gets, out of control and say, see, there's more than just Judites in the lineage of Judah, stop it. That's incorrect. Stop it. Get some help, man. Get some help. Okay. All right. Let's get to the point, though. Let's go back to 1 Chronicles chapter 4, and I want you to jump down to verse 13 so that we understand and we can get to the point of why Caleb is not an Edomite. Jump down to verse 13 for me.
Okay, it's the book of 1 Chronicles chapter 4 and verse 13. And the sons of Kenaz.
The sons of who?
Kenaz.
The sons of Kenaz. That's a familiar name. Let's keep reading.
Othniel.
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 That's going to be an important name that brothers and sisters need to remember. Othniel. Read.
And Sariah. And the sons of Othniel, Hattah.
Okay, jump down to verse 15.
Verse 15. And the sons of Caleb.
The sons of Caleb.
The sons of Jephunneh.
Who is the son of Jephunneh, the same brother that we've been talking about, who is also sometimes referred into the scriptures as Jephunneh the Kenizzite. Read.
Aru, Elah, and Naam. And the sons of Elah, even Kenaz.
Even who?
Even Kenaz.
Even Kenaz. This is a familiar name. So what I've just pointed out to you, brothers and sisters who are watching this live right now, whether you agree with us with our doctrine, whether you agree with our teachings, whether you agree with us on this subject, and if you actually believe that Caleb is an Edomite because his father is a Kenizzite, meaning that he descends from a man named Kenaz, who is an Edomite, who you can find in the lineage of Edom in Genesis 36 and 1 Chronicles 1, I believe verse 36. You're sadly mistaken. I just pointed out to you two men in the scriptures, in the genealogy of Judah, through his son Hur, that there are two men who are Israelites, and their name is Kenaz in the lineage of Judah. All right. One of them is the father of Othniel. All right. Remember that name again. We're going to run into him again. This Kenaz in verse 13 is the father of Othniel, and the Kenaz in verse 15 would be the nephew of Caleb, son of Jephunneh, who is also referred to as a Kenizzite. All right. So from what we've been through so far in this class, there are three men that we can find in the scripture who share the name Kenaz. And just to make sure that we're not skipping over nothing and we covering all bases, let's look at this real quick and confirm the Strong's definition of the name Kenaz, probably from an unused root, meaning to hunt. All right, we read that definition earlier. Hunter, Kenaz, the name of an Edomite. Again, you can find him in Genesis 36 verse 10, and First Chronicles 3 in the lineage of Esau. All right. And two Israelites named Kenaz. And it just so happened that these two Israelites are from the tribe of Judah, where Numbers 13 and 6 says that Caleb would be from. That's a coincidence, man. I'm trying to walk with the brothers and sisters who see Caleb being an Edomite. I mean, I can understand, there's some guy, some dude in, the Edom lineage named Kenaz, but there's no other mentions of that guy ever again in the scriptures. We don't have nothing about his lineage. We don't know who came after him, but these two Kenaz, we know their lineage down to their tribe and down to the kids that they had and who their uncles are and who we know these guys. And they have some ties to the main point of this video. Let's see what other times Kenaz is used in the scriptures. We see sons of Eliphaz, that's the Edomite, Genesis 36. The Duke Kenaz, that's Edom. Joshua, this would be the Judite. Judges, this would be the Judite. Chronicles, this would be the Judite. These are the only times the name Kenaz is ever mentioned in the Tanakh. And I know it's not mentioned in the New Testament. So we have no basis whatsoever to go off Caleb is an Edomite because his father, Jephunneh, is called a Kenizzite. And that means he comes from Edom. You had to insert that, bro. But what I'm about to show you, I don't have to insert. It gets better, Israel. Let's get some chairs in the chat. Let's get some white chairs in the chat for the people who teach that Caleb is an Edomite. Let's get some white chairs, man. For my Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters, let's get some chanclas, the chanclita. Because we almost there, Israel. It's really a simple teaching. In my opinion, this doctrine is very lazy. It's very, very lazy. It's lazy doctrine, and this is bad Bible. All right, this is bad Bible. Whenever you hear somebody coming with the doctrine that Caleb is an Edomite, that's bad Bible. It's bad and it's lazy. Throw it in the coffin, brother. SOT soldier Kaya Bon Lawyer said. All right, let me stop sharing this. Now, what other scripture did I ask for brothers to hold?
Salaki, I believe you asked for Judges 3:19, I believe.
Okay, Khan, yeah. Let's go to Judges 3:19.
Khan, it's the book of Judges, chapter 3, verse 19.
We about to pull some strings together. Read that out. Wait, hold on, my bad, Salaki. Let me get it up on the screen for the people. Salaki, my bad. I should have had it up already. 3 and 9. Let me share my screen. And brothers and sisters is following where we're going so far. Let me get a 777 in the chat if you're following where we're going. If you understand it so far, you're not confused, all right? Because we don't want to leave nobody behind. Let me get a 777 in the chat if you can see how easily we're crushing this Caleb is an Edomite doctrine. All right? All right, go ahead and read that out.
It's the book of Judges, chapter 3, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
And when the children of Israel cried unto the Lord raised up a deliverer to the children of Israel.
The Lord raised up a deliverer to the children of Israel. This is also a cut to the OT only people who say God or there is no other savior or deliverer but Yahweh or Yod He Vahe. That's what most OT onlys may call the Lord. But whatever the case may be, the Lord raised up a deliverer right here. This is one of the first deliverers of Israel, with many more to come. So that's a slice right there. The Lord raised up a deliverer to the children of Israel. Read.
Even Othniel, the son of Kenaz.
Even Othniel, the son of Kenaz. So I told y'all, brothers and sisters, to remember this name, Othniel, the son of Kenaz, who goes back to the lineage of Judah through his son, his direct son, Hur. Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Read.
Caleb's younger brother.
Caleb's younger brother. All right. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother. All right. So Caleb, Numbers 13:6, is from the tribe of Judah. Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, is found in the lineage of the tribe of Judah in 1 Chronicles chapter 4. Othniel, the son of Kenaz, is found in the lineage of Judah in 1 Chronicles chapter 4. And these men are brothers, the scriptures say. Othniel would be Caleb's younger brother. Now, this is where the understanding can go two different ways, possibly. But at the end of the day, we're going to still come to the same conclusion. I know how that can sound maybe a little confusing, but I'm gonna break it down so brothers and sisters can understand. All right. The reason I say that it can get a little confusing because my original thoughts on this is it's obvious. If Othniel is the son of Kenaz and he's Caleb's younger brother, they're both found in the lineage of Judah in 1 Chronicles 4, just one verses in between them two. Othniel's father is called Kenaz. Jephunneh is called a Kenizzite. Othniel is Caleb's younger brother. So what would that mean? How is Othniel a younger brother to Caleb, but they have two different dads? One Kenaz and one Jephunneh. Now let's look at this word right here for son. Most of us know this word if we look into the Hebrew at all. All right, this is one of the easiest words to remember. Ban. It would be ban in the Paleo Hebrew, or ben in the modern, or beni, whichever way you like to pronounce it. And let's see what it means. All right. As you can see, these are the characters. This is what the characters would be in the modern Hebrew. If I had Old Testament Hebrew up, I could pull that for you, but I'm not. I'm gonna just get straight to it. Some of the words, the biblical the usage of it, outline of biblical usage. The first entry says son, grandson, child, member of a group. This is how the word ben or ban or beni can be used. Okay, son, male child, grandson, children. We can see a lot of times in the scripture where the phrase children of Israel, it would be in the Hebrew, Bani Yasharala or Ban Yasharala, Beni Yasharala, however you want to pronounce it. Youth, young men, young of animals, sons, or characterization, i.e. sons of injustice, such and such, or sons of God, people of a nation, a lifeless thing, i.e. sparks, stars, arrows, a member of a guild, order, class. Let's look at the Hebrew Chaldee. The word is it's just showing all the places that you can compare this word in the scripture. The first paragraph says the name of son, like those of father and brother, is of wide extent in Hebrew, and in variously applied it is used. The first entry of a grandson, like ban of a grandfather. This is the first entry that it has according to the Jacenius Chaldee Hebrew lexicon, and some may want to use it. It is, all of these sources are from people's perspectives, but they all say the same thing. A grandson. The word ben or bani or son can be used as grandson. It is a name of an age for boy, youth, like a Greek. Compare. The name of a son is applied to subject rendering obedience to a king or lord. as to a father. So of course we know that father can be used as an authority or somebody who rules over, who has power. So a son can be somebody who has a lesser role or a lesser position and has to answer to someone. But we can see in the context and how things set up, I think it's obvious that the only reason that Yefuneh is a Kenizzite is because his father's name is Kenaz in the lineage of Judah, according to 1 Chronicles chapter 4 and verse 13. And the reason that Othniel is a son of Kenaz is because that is his grandfather, which would also make him Caleb's grandfather. Now let's see if there's any other reason to say that. I'm about to pull up what the Strong says about Othniel. All right. Is anybody saying anything in the chat? While I'm doing this, brothers, let me know what's being said. I think this is what I want. Okay, cool. So Othniel, this is how you would see it in Hebrew, modern. The name of it means lion of God, son of Kenaz, younger brother of Caleb, and husband of Achsa'ah, the daughter of Caleb, and his own niece. And we'll get into that as well. First judge of Israel, the first judge of Israel. Wow. Who after the death of Joshua delivered the Israelites from the oppression of Cushan Rishatham. All right, the king of the Mesopotamians. All right, this is who Othniel delivered us from, the first judge of Israel. All right, it means force of God and Israelite. Othniel, there's only one account of some.
I don't want to fill off.
Salaki, I don't want.
Bear with us. The other one, Malachi, be right back on. There was some technical difficulties. All right. There we go.
Yo, they kicked me? Dang. My bad, Akim. My bad, Israel. Where did I stop off at?
You was down Othniel.
Okay, Khan.
You was in the lexicon.
Khan, let me share my screen again. Brothers can see it?
Going around.
Khan. All right, the Jacinius Hebrew lexicon says, Lion of God, Othniel of a judge of Israel. So that's it right there. Which one? 1 second. I was looking for another point.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
He was also in the outline position. He was explaining who was or the first judge. That was really
Khan, but there was an entry where it says something that is really important to this point. Don't tell me that Esau took it off. No, it may be this entry that I'm looking for. Like Israel. Okay, yeah, this is what I want. Okay, come on. All right. Can y'all still see my screen? It's on Othniel. Okay, cool. Excellent. All right, so we see who Othniel is. And again, my position is that he would be the grandfather he would be the grandson of Kenaz, mentioned in First Chronicles chapter 4. And this is the next thing that I have to support that. When we go to the entry for Kenaz, all right, again, it is H7073, Kenaz Hunter, son of Eliphaz, a brother of Caleb, and the father of Othniel, name of an Edomite and 2 Israelites. And when we look at the Jacinius Hebrew Chaldee lexicon, it says hunting Kenaz, entry 1, of an Edomite sprung from Esau in a district of Arabia, taking its name from him, Genesis 36:11, Genesis 15:42. Second entry, of the father, or rather grandfather, of Othniel, the brother of Caleb, Joshua 15:17, Judges 1:13, First Chronicles 4:13. So even the Hebrew lexicon is saying that Kenaz would be the grandson, and Kenaz would be the grandfather of Othniel, making Caleb also the grandfather of Othniel, which would make sense why they would be called brothers. It also makes sense why Jephunneh is called a Kenizzite, because his father's name is Kenaz, and the entry for a Kenizzite is somebody who descends from the man Kenaz. All right, do brothers understand that? Do brothers and sisters in the chat understand that? Let me get a con if you understand that. All right. Now, for the second way that it can also be taught, it can also be taught that Othniel, being the younger brother of Caleb, doesn't necessarily mean that he is the biological younger brother of Caleb. And Kenaz being a Kenizzite could still mean that Kenaz is Jephunneh's ancestor, which would make him a father to Jephunneh, which explains why he's called a Kenizzite. But he still would also be the ancestor to Caleb. He still would also be the ancestor to Othniel, but Othniel would just be a younger man in Caleb's generation, a part of the same tribe. Let's go look at that word. Let's go back to Judges chapter 3 and verse 9. All right. And we're not going to take too much longer. It's not too many scriptures that we got to go through to prove this, to get the point across. It's just these couple verses that, make it just as plain as day. All right. The way this word younger is used is the word H6996 for Khatan. It means young, small, insignificant, unimportant, small, insignificant, young, unimportant, abbreviated, i.e. diminutive, literally in quantity, size, or number, or figuratively in age or importance, least, lesser, little, little one, smallest, small one, small quantity, small thing, younger, youngest. These are all the different ways that this word can be used. Small, young, unimportant. Some brothers could take that to mean that this is literally his younger biological brother. And some brothers can also take it as if he's just a younger man in the family of Caleb. And they say that because of the next word, brother, or akh. All right. The entry would be H251. This is how you would say akh, how we say akh for brother in the Hebrew. It means brother, brother of the same parents, half brother, same father, relative, kinship, same tribe, each to the other, reciprocal relationship or of resemblance. Let's see the rest of the entry, where the paragraph starts after all the different comparisons of the word being used. The word brother is also of wider use among the Hebrews and is used for first entry, any relative or kinsman. So this is why brothers come and say, see, he don't have to be his biological father. I mean, biological younger brother. And that's okay. You know why it's okay? Because he's still not an Edomite. He still would be from the tribe of Judah. All right. It whether he is his biological younger brother or a brother that is in his tribe, a relative and just at a younger status or a younger age or a lesser importance. Either way, it's still from the tribe of Judah. Entry 2, a man of the same tribe. All right. Entry 4, an allied confederate used of people that were allied as the Tyrians and the Hebrews. Any friend thus used of the friends of Job, any other man united to use only by the tie of the human race. All right. But we understand that they both would be from the tribe of Judah. All right. So this, in my opinion, completely shuts down the idea of Caleb being an Edomite 100%, man. It makes absolutely no sense. I wasn't sharing my screen at all this whole time, was I? Yeah, y'all brothers wasn't gonna say nothing. Y'all wasn't gonna say nothing.
Hey,
Go ahead.
It's just crazy because I hear echo.
Yazabot, you may have to mute up. If not you, then it may be me. Try to go ahead again.
All right, I was gonna say crazy. I was gonna say we didn't even get to get for.
Oh, that may be me.
Already on the scene, so that was a cut right there. Esau's not even born yet.
Oh, Khan is talking about Genesis 15. Khan. Yeah, Esau wasn't born yet. So that first Kenaz that's ever mentioned in the scripture, it can't be Edom. It can't mean that Caleb is an Edomite because his father is from the Kenizzites, man. It can't mean that. All right. Another brother wanted to ask something or say something. Okay, Khan. Man, I really wish we could have showed this video, man. The only difference between the video from the brother teaching this 10 years ago and from what the brothers teach now, he didn't go into any, this brother didn't show anything that had to do with Esau at all. When we would have watched that video, it would have been like a maybe 5-minute, 3-4 minute clip of this brother trying to teach this concept. It was only a 9-minute video. And he was so puffed up in pride, trying to say that he's proven that Caleb is from Edom, but didn't use one verse that says Caleb is from Edom. Like, we can't find one verse in the entire scriptures that show Caleb is an Edomite. But we just went through a good couple, and we went into some different words, and we went into the language. So to prove emphatically that it is impossible for Caleb the spy, one of the great men and the forefathers of the Israelites through the tribe of Judah, may peace be upon him and his family. All right. There's no way in hell that this man is from Esau, bro. No way at all. None whatsoever. All right. None whatsoever. So yeah, that's really just a quick class, man. Let me see if this video plays again, so that maybe y'all could see it and we can end this part of the lesson off with listening to it. Let me know if y'all brothers can hear.
Isn't teaching you this ish. Repent now. I have basically
How that sound?
That's fine.
I can hear it on my end. I
can hear it too. I can hear it too.
Y'all let me know in the chat if it's still low on y'all end. These people see one word and run with it, right? They see one word and run with it. That's why I say it's lazy. This whole Caleb is an Edomite doctrine is lazy scholarship. It's bad Bible. All right. That's right. May his brother's memories rest in forever and be blessed. Okay, I got. Well, Hijos del Trueno says that it sounds better, but James says it sounds low. I'm gonna play it. Hopefully, brothers and sisters can hear it the best that they can. I'm gonna try to let y'all hear this, man, and we're gonna stop just a little bit through. So here we go.
Posted to the brother that Caleb of the tribe of Judah was a Edomite.
Again, we are using this video through the guise of fair use for educational purposes. So yeah.
And so that's what this whole thing is about. So he said, I can't prove it. And I seek to do that right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Numbers chapter 13. We're going to pick it up at the first verse. We're going to read verse 1 and 2. And then we're going to skip down to verse 6. And it says, And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Send thou men that they may search the land of Canaan, which I give you unto the children of Israel. Of every tribe of their fathers shall ye send a man, every one a ruler among them. We're going to skip down to verse 6. This is basically when the Israelites were going to come into the land of Canaan. They wanted, God wanted Moses to send spies. And we're going to read about one of the spies in verse 6. And it was of the tribe of Judah, Caleb, the son of Jephunneh.
Doctrine over.
He just debunked himself, otherwise.
Doctrine over, bro. Doctrine over. You just killed yourself. You just unalived yourself, Salakia. You just unalived yourself. You read the first precept you read hurt your entire doctrine. Come on, bro. Of the tribe of Judah, Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. Come on, bro. Your doctrine is over, and you proved it. Come on, man. It's bad Bible. Hey, what I don't want to say, paper thin doctrine. We gotta get that. We gotta get that. That soundbite, man. I'm gonna keep playing this video though.
Okay, so what we need to do is to find out where these guys are from. Let's look up his father's name. Let's look up Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. Let's look up his father's name. And it says here.
Actually, we did this work, right?
Come on, other one.
We looked up these people, right?
Come.
Y'all think he about to find anything different? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's using the same sources. Let's see if the brother had something different 10 years ago, you know? Let's see.
Strong's 33:12, Jephunneh, a Kenizzite and father of Caleb the spy from the tribe of Judah. And
Come on, bro. He did it again from the tribe of Judah. What's up with this guy? What's up with him? Stop it. Get some help, man.
Reading comprehension.
Reading comprehension. My brother Corey, shout out to the first guy, the guy first gang in Tabernacles of David. He would say you need to read slow with comprehension, man. You need to read slow with comprehension. You reading over this twice. Caleb, the spy from the tribe of Judah. And this is not something that what we're seeing on the screen right now, this is not something that he went and found on the internet. This is not an image he found on the internet. He had to type this up on his own. He had to type this. This is a PowerPoint or a slide, something that he created on his own. How is he looking over this? It makes no sense, man. Let's keep going.
it says here, son of Jether and descendant of Asher. So we see here clearly that this man is indeed the father of Caleb the spy.
Just so you know, there is a second Jephunneh for the brothers and sisters in the chat. There is a second Jephunneh in the scriptures that would be from the tribe of Asher. But guess what? This man's still an Israelite. So there is, again, just so you're not confused or misconceived, there is a second Jephunneh in the scriptures who is a descendant of Asher. All right, let's keep going.
From the tribe of Judah, but it says he's a Kenizzite, right? So what I want to do is go to Easton's Bible Dictionary and let's look up Jephunneh here. And it says, the father of Caleb, who was Joshua's companion in exploring Canaan, a Kenizzite. Now we keep seeing that this man, Caleb's father, is a Kenizzite. So can we read about him being a Kenizzite in the scriptures? Of course, let's go to Numbers chapter 32 and verse 11 and 12. And it reads, surely none of the men that came up out of Egypt from 20 years old and upward shall see the land which I swear unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, because they have not wholly followed me, save or except Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite, and Joshua, the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed the Lord.
So let's stop it right there real quick. All right. All we've learned so far from this guy, let me see. What a comment at. A brother said it a few minutes ago. All we learned from this guy was that he can hone in on one word. That's all we've learned from this guy so far. These people see one word and run with it. He hasn't even proved nothing yet and been to 2 or 3 scriptures already. All you're doing is pointing out the word Kenizzite. You haven't connected Kenizzite to an Edomite yet. You're just pointing out Caleb is from the tribe of Judah and his father is a Kenizzite. That's all you've done. You've done nothing to prove that he's an Edomite. All right, so I just want that to be known on the record of where we at in the video so far. All right, let's keep going.
Now, let's look up Kenizzite in the Strongs, and it's 7074, and it says Quinizzi, a descendants of Kenaz. So we have to go back in time and find this guy Kenaz, because Caleb had a father. His father was named Jephunneh, okay? And he was a Kenizzite. Now we see here that it's taking us to the descendants of Kenaz. So let's go to Genesis chapter 36. Let's go back in time, find out these guys' descendants.
All right, now it's getting interesting, fellas. Getting interesting. Let's see what the brother gonna do, man. Nothing. I'll tell you already. He's not gonna do nothing.
Genesis chapter 36, verses 9 through 11. It reads, and these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. These are the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau; Reuel, the son of Bashemath, the wife of Esau; and the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, and Gatam, and Kenaz. So it's
again, just so y'all know, he made this himself. He typed this up. You see how he tried to y'all see how he tried to make Kenaz all caps and emphasize it? Again, the brother's point is being made. These people find one word and just hone in and see, look, and make a doctrine around it. This is paper thin. This is pathetic, man. This is not good. It's bad Bible.
It's tracing us back to Edomites. So does that mean Caleb's father was from Edomitish descendancy? Well, let's look at another dictionary.
No.
Let's go to Smith's Bible Dictionary. And it says here, under Jephunneh, it says, father of Caleb the spy, appears to have belonged to an Edomitish tribe called Kenizzites, from Kenaz, their founder.
Now, remember, when we went and looked at the name Kenaz, we didn't see anything in the scriptures that say anything about a group of people that come from the Edomite. We don't have not 1 ounce of evidence who is from the lineage of that man. Not 1 ounce. So this Smith Bible's dictionary, It got to go up on trial, man. I got to challenge the Smith's Bible Dictionary. You made that up.
Yeah.
You made that up. And you got Jake out here believing it because he want to save everybody else, especially the Edomites. He want to make the saviors of Israel Edom. If this ain't Stockholm Syndrome, I don't know what is. He wants to make the Israelites' worst enemy their savior. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is bad.
Stuff is so simple, y'all. I mean, I don't even know why people.
And you hear how proud he is? Y'all brothers hear how proud this guy is?
Get online,
very confident.
profanity, and it's like, dude, I'm not your enemy. Those elders that taught y'all that hate is your enemy. All y'all got.
Here come the bashing. Them camps. Them camps. That one West. That's always they go to when their positions are weak. They instantly go to insults and try to offend you, which is the complete opposite of being Christ-like. So how are you a Christian moving like that? That ain't the fruits of the Spirit. All right? That ain't the fruits of the Spirit. And you didn't prove not one point. You made conjecture the whole video. We what? We're 5 minutes and 54 seconds in a 9-minute video, and he has proved not one point. And the whole thing is conjecture. It's conjecture and his own ideas that he wants to insert into the scriptures. But when we went through the scriptures, we proved through the scriptures several verses that he hadn't even touched. He didn't even touch First Chronicles. He didn't touch Judges chapter 3. He didn't go into who Othniel was. He didn't go into the two Kanaz. He didn't do any of that. That's why I say this is lazy doctrine. This is lazy Bible. Bad Bible. Bad Bible. All right? I think that it's a little more.
Look simple stuff up, and you can't go wrong.
Now, if he was to go and look the simple stuff up, he would take this video down in an instant. You know this video is still up because he still believes in this doctrine, or maybe he just abandoned this page. But if I was wrong, I would have took it down and corrected myself. And wants to brag, if these dudes would just look it up and do simple research, well, don't be a hypocrite. Live by the things that you say. You obviously ain't do that, bro. Obviously.
And one of the doctrines they teach is, nobody else ain't got nothing else coming. Only Israel gonna get this. Only.
All right, man. That's when he goes into his whole little rant and bash on Israel, man. Yeah, man. Get them tomatoes and them chairs and them chocolates. That's bad Bible, bro.
Hey, Salaki,
go ahead.
I looked that book up. It's by the author is William Smith. He's also an Edomite. So,
of course. Of course. Right. So he's just gonna throw away Judah. He ain't explain how he's Judah and Edom at the same time. All right. That brother's cape is flapping. That's right. That's what they say. Those BHIs, those Black Hebrew Israelites, they instantly go to the, insults. But those things don't bother us, man. We just let them roll off our sleeve, man. Because that's what Yahushua would want us to do. All right. Yahushua they had all different types of accusations on him. They probably called him all different types of names. They despised him, man. All right. So, what better are we? We should expect this despising. Give me Matthew chapter 5 real quick. And then we're gonna get to closing it out, man. Give me Matthew chapter 5. All right.
I got it out of war.
You mean start at verse 9.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God.
See, the Lord said, blessed be the peacemakers. And if you think about it, Israelites, who y'all call black Hebrew Israelites, we just want peace. All right. We tired of living in this chaotic world where we stress 24/7, where we got to find out how we going to get it one day at a time. We want some rest, man. The scriptures say that Jacob was a simple man, dwelt in tents. All right. The Lord said, blessed be the peacemakers. And we want peace by teaching our people who they are and what they have to do to come back to their power, the one and true only living God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. All right. That's the most peace that we'll ever have on this earth, when we all one together under the Lord's plan, under his son. All right, keep reading, verse 10.
Another one. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
So the Lord said the kingdom of heaven belongs to us. When we persecuted for righteousness' sake, when brothers try to name call, when they try to bash, when they try to talk down, when they throw all type of accusations on you, man, the Lord said you blessed. And all you doing is teaching, what needs to be taught out of the scriptures, the Lord's word, his Torah, and his testimony through the prophets and his son, Yahushua, man. What could be more righteous than doing that? And wanting your people to stop killing each other, stop whoring each other out, follow God. What could be more righteous than that? Keep reading that.
Another one. Verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
And this is what happens, man. When somebody don't like what you teaching, it's automatically them camps. What's the first thing the brother said once he got done teaching his point? Your elders failed you. Your elders is your enemy. It's not me, it's your elders. Huh?
They're teaching you hate.
Right. They're teaching you hate. That ain't Christ's gospel. You need to teach the gospel of Christ. Y'all need to learn the gospel of Christ. The gospel of Christ is the gospel of Isaiah. The gospel of Isaiah is the same as the gospel of Jeremiah.
That's right.
And the gospel of Ezekiel. And the gospel of Zechariah. And the gospel of Joel. And it's the gospel of Amos. And the gospel of the Lord, man.
That's right.
It's all the same gospel. They not teaching nothing different. And we ain't saying nothing different than what's on the paper, man. So forget the people who say all things, evil against us and false things, because the Lord said it's for his sake, and we should rejoice and be glad when things happen to us like that, like the apostles did in Acts chapter 5, the latter half of the chapter where they were being persecuted for preaching Yahushua, being thrown in jail, the angel letting them out of the jail, they being persecuted again, and the whole time them brothers was rejoicing, just like Daniel, just like the three brothers, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and give me that last verse 12.
Another one. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
So this rejoice, man. Rejoice. For the great reward in heaven for enduring until the end, as Matthew 24 and I believe 13 says. All right. I believe Matthew 23 and 12 also says that he who lifts himself up shall be brought to a base or brought low. Mm-hmm. But he who has humility, I'm paraphrasing it as well, but I believe it's Matthew chapter 23 and verse 12, or 24 and verse 12. He who has humility, someone else will lift him up. The Lord will lift him up. All right. So this lesson wasn't to puff ourselves up. It was just to tear down this false doctrine, which we are sent out here to do, and that's the point of Truth Tuesday, because we want to get rid of all these false doctrines. We want to get to them, cut them quick, and get to the point, man. All right.
Another one.
So that's the lesson, man. Caleb and Edomite, impossible, man. Impossible. All right. And not one that has to be kept. This is a decent question. The brother Dude Working, our newest member, said that off-subject question may be fit for a lesson, and we'll go into this. We'll probably can touch onto this on the Feast of Purim. If you're not going to be in attendance on February 22nd at the Feast of Purim, and you are either a member on Patreon or a member through YouTube, you will see the live stream of the Feast of Purim. All right? As long as you still are a member on either one of those platforms, you will see the Feast of Purim live stream. So, we'll probably touch on that in there as well. But I'll quickly say, let me finish the question. It says, but why would one suggest that Purim is an added feast day and not one that has to be kept? The reason that brothers or sisters may say this is because this is not a feast day that's found in the Torah, in Leviticus chapter 23, where the rest of the feast days, or the major feast days, are found at. Leviticus 23, chapter 1 on down, where the Lord lists his feast days and memorials. All right? This feast day is about a victory over one of our oppressors. All right? And it was a mighty victory through a mighty sister named Esther. All right? A mighty, mighty sister named Esther. And Mordecai, who was like a father figure to her. All right, and it goes into how we were in the Persian captivity. Esther ended up becoming the queen, and then Esau, just got to get in there. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it. If you haven't heard that lesson before, just make sure you tune in on the 22nd at even. But just to simply answer your question, most brothers and sisters would try to say it doesn't have to be kept or added. It's added because it's not in the Torah, Leviticus 23. But this is a celebration for a victory over our enemies. Why would you not want to celebrate this? Why would you not keep this memorial? Why would you not want another excuse to serve the Lord and gather with your people and give gifts and alms and be generous? Why would you not want to do this? Would you prefer to celebrate the holidays in the world? Would you prefer to do that? Would you? And I'm not talking to you specifically, Working. I'm just speaking in general to the brothers and sisters who may ask this question and scoff using this. All right, we keep the Feast of Purim because it's a feast day and it's a convocation that our ancestors memorialized for gaining victory over one of our enemies that was seeking to destroy us all as a nation. I hope that answers your question, brother. If there's any other questions, I can take some. If not, that's right, Sister Banah Bat Ephraim. It's one of our Independence Days. My brothers and sisters ever noticed that a lot of our feast days that we keep are surrounded by the Lord lifting us out of slavery or lifting us from an oppressor and him smacking them down? I noticed that the Lord has us celebrate victories over our enemies.
That's right.
Now, and we got into this a little bit with Matt when he came and talked to us. Y'all remember Matt, right?
Mm-hmm.
I asked Matt this simple question. How can an Egyptian genuinely keep the Feast of Passover? He literally would have to be celebrating the death of his people and the destruction of a generation.
That's right.
An Egyptian cannot genuinely keep the Passover. All right, it's impossible. I know he's lying. Oh, ain't that your Egyptian servant over there? Yeah, like why is he here? Like what he doing here? Get him out of here. I know he don't want to be here. He can't serve the Lord doing that, man. He gotta serve the Lord a different way. All right. But I don't see any other questions. Feast of dedication done by Christ, but not in Leviticus 23. That's right. SLT Soldier Warrior Micah Allah. That's correct. The Feast of Dedication or the Hanukkah was not in the Torah, Leviticus 23, but you can see Christ keeping it on the porch of Solomon. All praise to the Most High. Wayne Robinson asked, do you think Job was an Edomite? No, I don't believe that Job is an Edomite. We actually have a Friday class on this.
That's right.
That we did a couple weeks back, where the Elder Yahweh all spoke on this specific topic, whether Job was an Edomite or not. So definitely go back and find that class, and you'll see our position on whether we believe or understand Job to be an Edomite or not. All right. But just to answer your question, no, we do not believe Job was an Edomite. That's right, Soldier Yatham. Strangers are not even welcome to the Passover. Okay? All right, but it's 10:25 Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate y'all, brothers and sisters, for being on the live with us, for coming and congregating with me on Truth Tuesday. This is one of my first Truth Tuesdays, so appreciate y'all, brothers, for coming on and reading with me and doing this class with me, man. Come here, fella.
Come, inshallah.
All right. Just real quick before we close out, again, if you want to feast with us on the Feast of Passover, our feast day for Passover is April 22nd, which is a Monday. Lord willing, you brothers and sisters can get here either Friday or Saturday and attend the Passover camp and see all the brothers and sisters. I look forward to it, man. I love the Feast of Passover. I love seeing all the beautiful faces, all the mighty brothers in the garments, and, you know, just the fellowship in general, man. So April 22nd, if you plan to come, shoot us an email. Let me get this at the bottom. Shoot us an email at sotfeastday@gmail.com. You know, in the subject, put Passover 2024, and let us know how many people you plan to bring with you so that we can accommodate you the proper way. All right, we don't want to not have enough chairs or enough food because you didn't let us know how many people you plan to bring with you. So please make sure you put that in your RSVP. We will be sending out emails soon with more details as far as where the location is. We actually just got our location reserved, so we good and set on that. It's a beautiful venue, lots of parking space. We can be there till 1, 2 in the morning. I know it's a Monday, but Lord willing, y'all were able to, get the Passover even to even off from work. Lord willing, man. Also, if y'all need help, brothers and sisters, getting those days off, the high holy days, that's what we got the calendar for. And your job isn't respecting your holy day observance, send us an email to the regular or this one. It doesn't matter. This email or the regular email, and let us know that you want some paperwork for exempt, religious exempt. We can get that for you. I've gotten that for my job that I'm at right now. They respect it. I don't have to work on the Shabbat. All praise to the Most High, and I'll be able to get the feast days off because why? I'm prepared. I got a calendar, and I got the paperwork to tell these people that they have to respect my religious beliefs. So if you need that, send us an email. We'll get that sent out to you so that you can make sure that you have the time available to keep these high holy days and do your best, at striving to keep the commandments of the Lord, man. The more we can get brothers and sisters doing this thing, keeping these commandments the best that they can in righteousness and in sincerity, man. Lord willing, the sooner we can get out this place and get out of Esau's playground, the Lord place those crowns on our head, like in First Ezra chapter 2 or Second Ezra chapter 2. All right. And with that being said, man, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me get this off the screen. My bad. I gotta get back used to doing this. Lord willing, y'all gonna see me on here a lot often, whether it be on the Truth, a lot more often, whether it be on Truth Tuesday or C4N or Bar for Bar, or of course, the Friday night class, the Shabbat class, man. But with that being said, I'm Captain Malachi.
So did The Rock.
So did Shelah.
So did Yazabad.
And we are the Sons of Thunder Israelites, man. Is our heart's prayer and desire that all Israel might be saved. Khan. All right, y'all brothers and sisters, enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Y'all have a blessed rest of your week, and may the Lord be with you, man. Shalom. Let me get us out of here. Let me close us out the right way, brothers. For you sisters, oh yeah, I almost forgot. Make sure y'all subscribe to Pillars of Rest. All right, we just recently dropped the newest. We're about to drop the newest episode 5. With Sister Ayla, the illustrious Shawapar Banyamyan of HOI wife. It's gonna be a good episode, man. That sister keeps it real. So for the sisters that's with Pillars of Rest, look forward to that. And for the sisters that plan to join us, man, if you go to our Instagram and look in our bio, you'll see the links to all of our social media platforms. So shouldn't be no trouble, finding that. All right, but with that, we out of here, man. Shalom.
Welcome to Pillars of Rest, where you can find special material for our sisters, by our sisters. This is a Sons of Thunder exclusive platform focused on building, encouraging, uplifting, and engaging with the daughters of Zion. Here you'll find personalized and interactive content geared towards showing what it truly means to be a pillar of rest. Interviews, scripture breakdowns, tips on motherhood, marriage, and testimonials are just the beginning of the many things to learn from and enjoy in this program. Welcome to the Truth of Yah. The Truth of Yah's board game's mission is to humble the world in the Truth of Yah. The Truth of Yah's board game's vision is to build up the poor man and woman in spirit. Many people are deceived by lies, deceits, frauds, pride, forward mouth, arrogance, and evil ways. The poor in spirit are attacked daily. The vision to build up the spirit is to cause people only to walk in the ways of Yahweh, just as his son Yahweh Shai and the prophets did, by not just speaking the word, but by putting every word Yahweh spoke into action.
We're the Sons of Thunder Israelites, and it's our heart's prayer and desire that you all get the Truth of Yah game.
Use our discount code SOT for additional savings.
Shalom. All right, man, let's play, man. Let's get it going, man.
Thank you for watching. You can support the body via Cash App or PayPal. You can also support the channel by joining our Patreon for exclusive videos and content that can't be found anywhere else. We're the Sons of Thunder, It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.